Someone said a video now on all the politicians I like, not the ones I hate. I like Sarah Poacher, Robert Jenrick, Lee Anderson. I like Lee Anderson a lot. I love his politics. All illegal immigrants will be deported, detained and deported. Absolutely smashing. That has to be done. They shouldn't be here. So them three, I like Farage. I like Ben Habib. I obviously like Restore Britain. I like Rupert Lowe. And plenty of other politicians too. I like Ben Habib and other ones too on the right. What I can't think of right now, but plenty. Yeah, Ben, I've mentioned other ones too. So what right wing governments do I support? All the right wing ones, UKIP, Restore, and Reform. Restore, Reform, and UKIP. And it was Advance UK, but we don't know what's happening with them. I mean, now do we? So it was Advance UK. It's Restore Britain. It's Reform and UKIP. One of them four right wing. One of them four governments. They're on my side. The right. One of them four has to get in power. Someone said, "What about the Tories?" But I like the Tories when Maggie Thatcher was in power, but now they're more left wing, aren't they, than what they were with when Maggie Thatcher was in power. I like Kimmy Baden. I like her views, not as much as them other politicians I mentioned, but she seems to be more on the right. But she's like what Johnson and Sunak, but she's not completely on the right like Maggie Thatcher is. So I'm not sure about the Tories, but remember the Boris wave, the invasion there. Not as much as now, but it's still an invasion. So can we trust the Tories? Not really. So it has to be Restore. I'd rather have the Tories and Labour, but I don't trust the Tories either. I like Kemi Baden, though. I like her. I like her policies. They'll all be detained and deported. But if the Tories got in power, would she really do that? That's the question. But yeah, they're my governments. I like all them people I just mentioned. Rupert Lowe, the rest of them. Nigel Farage, the rest of them. Just mentioned too. Lee Anderson, Sarah Poacher, Robert Jenrick, and other ones too on the right, Ben Habib, and other ones too. But yeah, we need one of them four governments here in Advance UK or Restore or Reform or UKIP. They're the only governments on the right, aren't they, really? I've just had my thoughts about the Tories. Maybe they're right wing, more right wing than them other left wing governments like Labour and the Greens, but they're not as right wing as them four governments I've just mentioned. So I don't really want the Tories back in again. But I'd rather the Tories than Labour over the Greens, obviously. And someone said if there was an election tomorrow, would I vote for? There's only really two at the moment, isn't it? Because UKIP are not. I don't. They unfortunately don't seem to ever be able to get in power, do they? And Advance UK, we don't know what's happening with them, so limbo wherever they are right now. But has to be Restore Britain or Reform. They're the only two at the moment, aren't they? We need more right-wing governments. Anyway, I've told you all the politicians I like. I've done the ones I hate on the other video, but these are the ones I like. These are the ones I like. Anyway, thanks for watching. There's other ones too I can't think of the name of right now, the politicians on the right I like. Sorry about that, I can't remember. But they're on the video, they're on the list too, but I can't remember the names right now. Other politicians on the right. My side, the right.